All right, now once I've got this cut out, I'm ready to move on to the next step, which is you are going to take your fabric, the felt rectangle that you've picked out, and you are actually going to fold it in half. So if it's got a tag on it like that, take it off. I'm folding it in half. Okay, so I have, it's like when we did the finger puppet, we have one side where there's a fold and there's two open sides. This is going to be a little different because what we're going to be doing is we're going to be putting our pattern on top, and I'm actually just going to take a little bit of tape and put it on. I don't want to put a lot because I still need to be able to trace around. So I'm going to put just a teeny bit of tape down, maybe right here and right at the tip. Just so that my paper doesn't move around while I do the next step. The next step you're going to do is you are going to trace. Okay, you can do this with a pencil. Okay, if it's really having a hard time showing up with the pencil, you can use a Sharpie. Just know that the Sharpies might bleed through. They might go through the fabric. Okay, so if I am using a Sharpie, I'm just going to do a quick outline. We're going to do an outline with the Sharpie. Okay, so that you guys can see it. Okay, so I'm going all the way around, all the way around. Okay. All right, and I can take that tape up, connect these. I'm just going to draw that like that there. Take this up like this. Okay. All right. What our goal now is to cut this out, but we have to make sure that we're cutting both sides evenly. Now, if you think this is going to move around on you, maybe we want to use tape as our friend. Okay, take a couple pieces of tape and tape it closed so it doesn't move on you. Okay, I'm going to do it there. I'm going to do it up here, corner. And then I'm going to take my fabric scissors and I'm going to cut this guy out. So I am cutting through both pieces of fabric. See how both pieces of fabric at the same time, because I want it to be the same. If this is really, really difficult for you, you could do double the work and you could cut one side and then trace it on the other side. But the thing is we need to have two pieces that are exactly the same. So I'm going to cut this out, cut that off. I'm going to put my scraps in the scrap bin. Cut this out. Okay, cut this off here. All right. Okay. Oops, there we go. Okay, so now at this point, once it's cut out, what you need to do is, if you are going to add anything on here, especially if you're planning on sewing something onto one of the sides, then you need to, we need to do it now before we start stitching this up. Okay, so I would start thinking